So, game genres. Put it simply, it's the category or flavor of gameplay characteristics that a said game has. And most games usually have more than just one genre. They tend to have several subgenres, kind of like music. Yeah, there's rock, but then there's rap rock, classic rock, funk rock, alternative rock, metal, new metal, Christian rock, etc. Now, I don't know what exactly Valve is cooking in their headquarters. Nobody does. That's the whole point of this community-wide schizophrenia that we all have. But I can make some educated guesses as to the games and genres that they seem to like to make. They tend to tackle games where there is room to innovate or to push these game genres forward. For example, single-player first-person shooter games existed well before Valve. Wolfenstein, Doom, Quake, etc. But it was Valve that was able to elevate the genre to new heights when they released Half-Life 1 in 1998. And they did such a good job that you can literally draw a line between first-person shooters before and after Half-Life. Because, in my opinion, FPS games before Half-Life 1 could be considered boomer shooters. That's not really stated anywhere in writing, but that's just what I think. But it doesn't stop there. Valve was able to branch out the FPS genre even more after Half-Life. They basically invented tactical shooters and class shooters with Counter-Strike and Team Fortress. You also have the case of Portal and Left 4 Dead. And while these two games did not invent the respective subgenres, that being of puzzle FPS for Portal and co-op shooters for Left 4 Dead, they essentially act as the gold standard for those subgenres. However, in the grand scheme of games and genres that Valve has made, the types of games that they have made is still a relatively small puddle in the ocean of different types of games that exists out there. I'm not expecting Valve to make a ton of new genres. After all, game companies usually like to specialize in certain types of games. For example, Bethesda likes to make open world RPGs. And bugs.
I work for Bellathor.
FromSoft games specialize in making my blood pressure go up. Ubisoft makes perfectly acceptable and decent games that will forever stand the test of time.
Damn, son, where'd you find that?
And Valve, mostly, likes to make first-person shooter games. And not just that, they kinda have this addiction to the need to innovate, as they constantly try to push the envelope of any game that they make. So, while some of the game genres that I will be discussing today might not be realistic for Valve to make, or maybe these genres might not have the wiggle room